Amanda Montell's Cultish, The Language of Fanaticism, explores the history of American cults, focusing on how these groups wield language as a tool to shape members' realities. The book examines the linguistic strategies employed by various cults and shows how these methods are increasingly mirrored by other communities, including multi-level marketing companies, MLMs, fitness product leaderboards, and social media circles. Through this analysis, Montell identifies a shared lexicon she dubs the fanatical language of Cultish. The book became a popular BookTok sensation and was named one of NPR's Best Books of 2021. Part 1, Repeat After Me, delves into the language surrounding cults, tracing the evolution of the word cult and its associations over time. Montell challenges widespread myths, such as the notion that all cult members are brainwashed, while also sharing personal experiences that inspired her interest in cultish language. Her father was coerced into a cult called Sianon as a teenager, an event that shaped her family's skepticism toward rhetoric that seems too good to be true. Montell also highlights a broader human fascination with cults, driven less by personal experience or morbid curiosity, and more by the desire to understand why leaders and followers act as they do. Part 2, Congratulations! You have been chosen to join the next evolutionary level above human, examines infamous suicide cults including Jonestown and Heaven's Gate. Jonestown, known for the mass deaths of its members after consuming a cyanide-laced drink in Guyana, was led by Jim Jones, a charismatic, eloquent figure and early progressive integrationist in Indiana. His intelligence and appeal, combined with targeted recruitment of idealists supporting racial integration and social equality, built a devoted following as he pursued his vision of a socialist paradise. Once in Jonestown, growing unease among members led to distress calls to family members, prompting a congressional visit. After Jones's paramilitary guards killed the congressman for probing too deeply, Jones ordered mass suicide by cyanide. Only those absent or hiding survived. Similarly, Heaven's Gate promised transcendence from a corrupt world, but ended in ritualized mass suicide, with members donning Nike shoes, carrying toll money, and placing plastic bags over their heads. These tragedies reflect the 1970s turbulence, particularly widespread distrust of institutions, and cemented the term cult as inherently negative, raising troubling questions about the power of ideology over life and death. Part 3, Even You Can Learn to Speak in Tongues, examines controversial religious cults like Scientology and the Children of God. Montell shares her personal encounters with Scientology and testimonies from ex-members, illuminating how these groups lure idealistic individuals through incremental exposure. What she describes as a toxic cycle of love bombing, ritual conditioning, and psychological coercion. Followers are manipulated through language to doubt themselves and their understanding of reality when they fail to conform to the group's norms. Part 4, Do You Want to Be a Boss Babe? Explores multi-level marketing organizations which employ cult-like language and practices to benefit those at the top. Montell profiles Amway, one of the largest MLMs, which set precedents for legal scrutiny and business practices that other MLMs emulate. Companies like LuLaRoe and Optavia continue to face legal and social challenges. MLMs recruit continuously, immersing participants in highly positive rhetoric that frames them as entrepreneurial masters of their own financial destiny. Part 5, This Hour is Going to Change Your Life and Make You Look Awesome, investigates fitness cults such as SoulCycle and CrossFit. While practices and philosophies differ, these communities share a focus on blending physical and spiritual wellness. Many groups empower participants through affirmations and class rituals, fostering motivation without erasing individuality. However, some dynamics can be harmful. CrossFit glorifies injuries as badges of honor, while SoulCycle's intense emotional sharing may exploit vulnerability. Fitness cults often survive beyond their founders and can include micro-cults, where loyalty is directed toward individual instructors rather than the brand. Montell urges caution, highlighting the signs of cult-like behavior if a fitness community begins dominating participants' lives outside of designated workouts. Part 6, Follow for Follow, turns to social media influencers and online communities. Montell argues that social media itself functions as a cult, shaping identity and beliefs through algorithms, content curation, and engagement metrics. She concludes by noting that cults are neither inherently evil nor avoidable, especially in an internet-driven world where communities form around shared language and ideals. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy this video, leave a like and subscribe.